Hello, beautiful people, and thank you so much for joining us here on Great Day, Louisiana. I'm your host, Malik Bingo. I hope you're doing well today, and I also hope you're comfortable right now because we're about to take you on another one-tank trip. Can you tell where I am right now? Everyone has an iconic photo with this Ponchatoula strawberry down here in downtown Ponchatoula, and the reason why we are here is because we're exploring Tangipahoa Parish today. We hopped in the car and crossed the lake and went a little west from New Orleans. This area is known for many things. It's home to the strawberry capital of the world, Ponchatoula, but it's also home to the Princess of Pop, Britney Spears.
Oh, baby, baby.
And here, residents say the grass is a little greener and the wine is a little sweeter. In fact, French explorer Pierre Lemoyne de Iberville said this is, quote, one of the prettiest spots I have ever seen, and thought it was a great area to develop. But its history began well before the arrival of Europeans. Native Americans were the first settlers. The name Tangipahoa comes from the Akolapissa word meaning ear of corn, or those who gather corn. And listen, we are so excited to be exploring the area with you all today. Of course, we're gonna check out the food.
You got a panko fried rice patty with some snow crab, avocado, eel and chef sauce, crab stick, crawfish, and a little smelt roe and green onions.
Some local art.
Her work is a celebration of womanhood.
Come on.
So you should come out and see them. They're beautiful.
And we'll cap off the show with the beer.
We're always introducing new beers. Almost every weekend we have a new beer on tap that you can try exclusively at the tap room.
There is so much to explore here in Tangipahoa Parish over the next hour. Are you all ready? All right, well, let's get started. For our first stop, we're headed to Amite City. This town means red ant in Choctaw, and it's known for its oyster industry. But did you know Amite City is home to the only commercial tea farm in Louisiana? It's called Fleur de Lis Tea Company, and we're here to take a tour and brew up some leaves ourselves. Joining me now from the farm is the wonderful Hans Marchese. He's the tea production manager. Hello, my good sir.
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you as well. I'm about to ask him what's the tea, but clearly I know there's a lot of tea out here at Fleur de Lis Tea Company. I'm so curious. Tea really starts with a plant, right? What is the plant? And tell us a little bit more about the scientific part of tea.
Yes, sir. Almost all the tea people are used to in the United States comes from Camellia sinensis. So it's actually all in how you process, which defines the kind of tea. So we get black, white, green tea, all from the same plant.
Come on, variety, and look, walk with me because this is where all of you all's tea leaves really reside. It's about 1/3 of you all's property. When is the tea season here in Louisiana?
All right, so the tea season starts about mid-March, and then it goes, the last time I've processed was October 15th.
Oh, wow.
So just now ended.
Come on, and I'm so curious, how do you harvest tea?
Well, right now we do it all by hand, and it's from plucking. When you pluck, you're actually pulling the cells apart from each other, and then they're not being damaged. If you were to cut, it would take 40 days for you to be able to harvest again. But since we're plucking, it takes about 11.
Unbelievable. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. And what's great is that you all grow many different types of tea. You also have a white tea that comes from a flower down here?
Yes, sir, it's all in the processing. A white tea is defined, basically all you do is you pluck it and you dry it.
Wow.
So our white tea is fairly unique in that we actually pluck the flowers. So when you pluck the flower, it tastes basically like a good white tea, but we go above and beyond and we pluck the buds as well. And when you pluck the buds, that's what gives our tea that nectary chrysanthemum flavor.
That is so cool. Oh my goodness. Look, we all know how tea is grown. I cannot wait to try the tea. They offer several different types. Can we head inside for a little tasting?
Of course.
All right, well, let's go. You know what's great when you come to Fleur de Lis Tea Company? You can take a tour like we just gave you all a preview of, but you can also host an event here and you can participate in a tea tasting, and that's what we're doing now, Hans. I am so excited as a tea connoisseur myself. First, I want to start with y'all's newest tea, your green tea. Tell me about it.
Yes, sir, Thé Vert. This is our green tea. It is a roasted and pressed green tea as opposed to a steamed green. I think they taste a little bit better, but why don't you be the judge? when you're making a green tea, what defines it is that cooking step. So these have been roasted and pressed.
Wow, how's the best way to sample tea in your opinion?
Well, it is not impolite to slurp.
Okay.
When you slurp, it actually kicks it into your nasal passages and you get more of a taste than when you're just sipping it.
Come on.
So the flavor profile we're looking for is a roasted nut.
Delicious, and it's Louisiana grown, which is amazing. Now, the last one I'm very familiar with since I love tea, but it's gonna be my first time trying you all's. It's your black tea. Tell me about this one.
Yes, sir. This was our very first tea that we came out with. This is our Big Easy black tea. We actually won an international tea award for it.
Let them know.
We got second place at the UK Tea Academy's Leafy Awards.
These all taste absolutely amazing. Hans, I want to thank you so much for your time today. An absolutely beautiful facility, and do not forget, you can take tours of the gardens and, of course, these awesome tastings. And by the way, if you want to get any one of these 3 teas, you have to come to Fleur de Lis Tea Company right here in Amite City. Delicious! So. Now, after you enjoy some tea, about 20 minutes away, there's another hands-on experience for adults and children of all ages. Welcome to Layuza Land, where you're able to pick everything from sunflowers to strawberries and pumpkin. And look, there is so much more to explore. Joining me now is the wonderful Elizabeth Layuza. She is the owner of Layuza Land. Hello, darling.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Baby, it's hot, but you know what's hotter? Everything going on here at Layuza Land. Tell me, how big is the planting property, and how did this all start for you all?
Okay, so our family has been growing produce in this area for about 5 generations. About 10 years ago, Layuza Land opened here. We have about 35 acres of agritourism property between our wedding venues and our crops that people can come out and pick. Right now it's pumpkin season, so we have our corn maze going, we have our pumpkins growing on the vine. Kids are coming in and grabbing them things, pulling them off themselves. We also grow in sweet corn, tomatoes, other veggies like eggplant, cucumber, squash, zucchini. We have some cabbage in the ground right here, some pretty sunflowers behind us. So all of these things are up for grabs whenever we're open.
And that's what I think is so cool. Like these sunflowers behind me, if I want to get a bouquet for the love of my life, I can come here and pick them fresh and then give them to them?
Yes.
That is awesome.
Yes.
And you know, we're here in Tangipahoa Parish. One of my favorite events every year in this parish is the Strawberry Festival. You all grow strawberries here, one of the most popular things for both adults and kids to do here when they come to Layuza Land. Talk to me about the growing process of the strawberry.
So we're planting now. Planting season's in the fall, and we'll grow all the way through winter. Start harvesting some in the winter, and then heavy picking season in the spring, so March, April.
Now, you all are passionate about your strawberries here at Layuza Land, so much so that you all have named your wedding venue after my favorite fruit. It's called the Berry Barn?
The Berry Barn.
Talk to me about this.
Berry Barn's in the middle of the berry field, so, and it is a real working farm out here, so when we do have events, it's not, you know, when they show up, they're amongst all of the greenery and the scenery, and it's really adds to their event.
That's so cool, and you all are really a nice destination for weddings. I see you all have a setup where people can sit outside, of course, say their I do's, and then head inside to enjoy the AC and some refreshments. That is so impressive to me. But like I mentioned a little bit earlier, this is something for the entire family to do. If they were wanting to bring their kids out here, I know you talked about the corn maze that you all do seasonally, picking pumpkins, that's also seasonally. What else can the kids do with their parents?
So they can come out, feed our animals. We have, we give them bread to feed the cows. We have some miniature zebu cows. We also have miniature donkeys and ponies. So 2 new deer over there that are part of our little center now. There's a zebra, there's a big longhorn out there, just lots of unique things that you don't see every day. So they come out, see the animals. We have some zip lines and some slides and playhouses for them to hang out on. And honestly, they stay really busy just being inside of these fields, gathering the crops more than anything.
But that's what I think is so cool about an attraction like this, is that you're really allowing kids and adults alike to really learn about the food that can be grown in Louisiana, bought here in Louisiana, and served in Louisiana.
I get kids out here all the time, and the first question I ask them is, where does your vegetables come from? And they'll tell me the grocery store. So there are so many people out there that don't even realize. Obviously, we know, but the kids, they'll think you get milk from the store. Right. They don't understand it comes from the cows and then is a process. So, any kind of educational experience we can give the kids so they understand where their food comes from is the goal.
And I think that is amazing. You can pick up your fruits here, your vegetables, and some gorgeous flowers as well, all here at Layuza Land. Thank you, Elizabeth, for joining us today. It is beautiful out here. And look, for more information about Layuza Land or for more information about the Fleur de Lis Tea Company, head over to the Tangipahoa Tourism website. It's tangitourism.com. You can also follow them on social media at Tangi Tourism. Now look, we have a lot coming up on our one-take trip to Tangipahoa Parish. We are just getting started. They say good things come in threes, and that goes for Hammond's award-winning breweries.
Grapefruit.
All hail this juicy ale.
Yes, cheers to that.
This is delicious.
Thank you.
We're pouring up some beers and taking a tour coming up. Plus, speaking of tours, we'll stop by the Global Wildlife Center to go on a safari. There are over 2,000 animals roaming around the largest wildlife preserve in the United States. Stay tuned to see who we encounter then. We won't be leaving Tangipahoa Parish empty-handed. There's a lot of local art to not only take home, but experience as well. We're headed to downtown Ponchatoula to show you. Plus, if you like unique and delicious bites and you're looking for some in Tangi, then look no further than Haight Street Seafood Station and their sushi pizza. I'm trying it out. Our one-take trip to Tangipahoa Parish continues after the break.
A car ran a red light and smashed into me. I went to the hospital with a broken neck, but I knew what to do.
Sam was injured and needed help fast. She knew what to do. She made that one call. Call me now at 525-8000. If you know, you know.
I'm tired of packed lunches. I want packed bags. I don't want to sit in the carpool line. I want to lie in the lazy river. Or go somewhere where learning is fun again. How about instead of swinging by the grocery store, we swing on a pirate ship? My to-do list has taken over. How about a to-dream list instead? Play coastal and go have some fun for fun's sake.
Getting older is part of the journey, even with worsening heart failure. So when I had carpal tunnel syndrome, lower back pain, and shortness of breath, I thought that's what getting older felt like. Thank goodness I called my cardiologist. I have ATTR-CM, a rare but serious disease, and getting diagnosed early made a difference. If you have any of these warning signs, don't wait. Ask your cardiologist about ATTR-CM today.
For the number you gotta dial. Life throws you a curve, you know that deadly devotion goes the extra mile. Throw your fours up, throw your fours up. There's a number you gotta dial. Throw your fours up, throw your fours up. Deadly devotion goes the extra mile. For the number you gotta dial. Throw your fours up.
NetCredit is here to say yes, even when other lenders won't. Apply online in minutes and get funds deposited the next business day or sooner. NetCredit. Credit to the people.
Hi, I'm Malik Mingo, the host of Great Day Louisiana. When you come on the show, you're always in for a great time. But don't take my word for it.
Every time we are on Great Day Louisiana, we see an increase in donations.
A huge increase of local traffic coming into the storefront.
If you're a new business owner and you're looking for a great way to expand your business, Great Day Louisiana is a great way to do it.
And we would love to help make it a great day for your business. To find out how you can be featured on the show, just email greatday@wwltv.com. Welcome back to Great Day, Louisiana. If you're just joining us, we're on a one-tank trip today to Tangipahoa Parish. Locals here say it's more than just a place on the map. It's a place of rich history, blended culture, and world-class attractions. And one attraction you need to check out is the Tangipahoa Parish Visitor Center here in Hammond. We've made our way out here, and joining now for a conversation is the wonderful Emily Matisse. She's the sales director for Tangi Tourism.
Yeah.
Hello, my darling.
So nice to meet you, my friend.
Nice to meet you as well. What a time we are having. Shout out to you all. Thank you so much for having us here today. And first, I've been driving around with the team all throughout the parish, and we keep seeing Crossroads of Louisiana. That's what you all call this place. Why is it called that?
Absolutely. I mean, we're the heartbeat of Louisiana. If you look at the intersection of I-55 and I-12, that is the reason that we have such a diverse culture. That's the reason that we are a big commercial hub. And agriculture is still alive and well here because we are where the heartbeat begins.
Come on. Well, look, my heart is beating fast in the best way because we have had such a great time here.
Yes.
We had some tea. We've checked out Liuza Land, a lot more to come. But coming in here, I noticed a lot of beautiful pictures of railroads. What is that history of the railroad industry in Tangipahoa Parish?
It is absolutely what created our parish. So our parish motto is 4 to 1 because we were created out of St. Helena, Livingston, Washington, and St. Tammany parishes, but that all began with the railroad industry. So in the mid-1800s, there was the need to transport goods from New Orleans to Chicago. So still today, you can take the Amtrak all the way through to Chicago. Once that was created, the railroad, then that spurred all these communities and these wonderful train depots because you had to have water stops, you had to fuel stops. So every 10 miles, they had a depot. That's how our communities were actually founded.
And I love how y'all have it represented here at the Visitor Center.
Yes.
Shout out to Ponchatoula, Tickfaw, Kentwood, Roseland, Independence, Mead. Shout out to all of those residents, and shout out to you all. My favorite festival in this area, the Ponchatoula Strawberry Festival.
Absolutely.
We started our show actually right near the big old Strawberry downtown.
Wonderful.
She's a former Ponchatoula Strawberry Festival
Once a queen,
Come
always
on,
a queen.
Let them know. And I'm so curious, what is it about Ponchatoula that makes it the strawberry capital of the world?
Okay, well, it goes back to the railroad industry. So once this was created, that spurred a whole timber industry. So what do you do with a whole lot of stumps and a whole lot of flat land? You graze cattle and you grow strawberries.
Come on.
So all of those migrants that made their way to Tangipahoa Parish were able to buy cheap land and build their families on the agriculture industry, which was strawberries.
Yes.
Because of the fertile soil where we're located on the Mississippi River floodplain.
Shout out to the soil and shout out to all the strawberry farmers. When you come to this visitor center, you can actually see mock-ups of original labels of strawberry farmers here. Amazing, one of my favorite festivals. But look, you all have so many other things going on when it comes to festivals. 8 large ones. I've been hearing a lot about Renfest.
Renfest,
Tell me about
yes,
Renfest.
we are the largest in the South. Opposed to Texas, they kind of rival us a little bit, but it is 6 weekends.
Wow.
So that's what's a little bit different. And every weekend is themed. It's pirates, Celtic, whatever you can imagine, and you're encouraged to dress up in costumes. So it is amazing. If you've never been, it is completely different than any festival that's in Louisiana, I think.
Yes, what's another one that you suggest?
Well, we kick off in the spring with Sicilian Heritage Festival, and there's that history of we have one of the largest Italian settlements in Louisiana. We also have the Italian Festival in Tickfaw, a meat oyster festival, because all of the oyster shucking houses that we had here, the Hammond Barbecue, the list goes on and on and on. So every weekend in the spring, there are multiple events for you to come out and enjoy.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited. And you all also say Tangi is good people, good food, and good times. Thank you so much for having us. And remember, it's Tangipahoa, not Tangipahoa. We'll just call it Tangi for short, okay? Look at me, sounding like a local now.
I know, I love it.
Thank you so much for having us today, Emily. And look, if you all want more information about all the things the Visitor Center offers, as well as just more about Tangi, head over to tangitourism.com. And of course, follow them on social media as well. Now look, coming up next, if you're thirsty for more of Great Day Louisiana's one-tank trip to Tangipahoa Parish, you're in luck. We are taking you inside Gnarly Barley Brewing Company, where they do it their way. Stay tuned for that. Plus, did you know you could get up and close with animals from all over the world right here in Tangi? We'll take you on a safari at the Global Wildlife Center after the break. Stay right there.
This Wednesday, Black Friday deals start early at Ashley. Get 30% off your entire purchase or get 0% interest for 60 months with no minimum purchase and no down payment. Shop Ashley's Black Wednesday Midnight Madness.
Put the Womack on them. It's more than just a catchy phrase. It's our commitment to you.
When my client was injured in a car wreck, I got him $850,000.
When my client suffered injuries from a wreck with a company vehicle, she put the Womack on him, and I got her $900,000.
We've won over 30,000 cases, and we'll always fight for the life-changing money that you deserve. If you're injured in a wreck, call Team Womack and see what we can do for you.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need. You deserve something better and better. Plans with low out-of-pocket premiums, local doctors, and rewards for healthy choices. That's why we're America's #1 marketplace health insurance. And Better Health, on a mission for better.
This is Donald. He broke his collarbone in a car wreck. Donald made that one call to Morris Bart and got $150,000. Morris Bart, the firm you know, the name you trust.
New Orleans attracts over 1 million people every year. Why? The culture. At New Orleans Tourism and Cultural Fund, it's our mission to support, uplift, and elevate the people that make our city a world-renowned destination. NOTCF has granted over $12.3 million to the culture, with over $1 million of those dollars going to youth. Culture drives our city's economy, from food to art to music. Support local. Visit NOTCF.com to learn more and follow us on social media, because culture is our open door.
Home Goods. Go gifting. Go finding.
Louisiana's culture is rich in music, festivals, and of course, food. Each week, join us on Great Day Louisiana as we take you into the Winn-Dixie kitchen to highlight local restaurants. I'll see you at 9 a.m. right here. And don't forget, come hungry.
Ashley's Black Friday is here. Friday morning, doors open at 7 a.m. Shop incredible doorbusters starting at just $1.99. Plus, from 7 to 10 a.m. only, get your choice sofa only $2.99. Don't miss Black Friday at your local Ashley.
Welcome back. You don't have to leave the country to experience a safari. Welcome to the Global Wildlife Center located in Folsom. This attraction spans 900 acres, features over 2,000 animals and 30 species. It's also known as one of the largest free-roaming wildlife preserves of its kind in the United States. I am so excited to be here. We're going to learn all about the encounters. First, I'm going to go check in with the staff veterinarian. Her name is Dr. Canyon McLean. Let's go. Hi, Dr. Canyon McLean. I'm Malik. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us. I am so excited. For a lot of people who have seen Global Wildlife Center before, they're probably wondering how you all keeping the animals safe and well-fed. What is your answer to that?
Oh, it is a busy job with multiple people involved. I cannot do this by myself. I am one of a huge team. So we actually have an animal care program here with individuals who are responsible for observing these animals every single day, cleaning up after them, feeding them, and everyone here is cross-trained to acknowledge when an animal might need additional assistance.
Yes, and you all are constantly making new improvements here at the Global Wildlife Center. We're actually standing right in front of your newest exhibit. It's all about the capybara. I hear we're about to go feed them?
That's right.
All right, well, let's head inside and see what they can munch on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the Cappy Creative Encounter, and Dr. McLean, she is with me now. Baby, these are eating. Tell me about what they're eating.
This is bamboo. We grow it here on site, and these animals love this. This is actually their most favorite snack.
Oh my goodness, and I was reading that this is the world's largest rodent?
It is. Capybara, they're native to South America, and they are the world's largest rodent, topping out at about 150 pounds.
And you know, I was talking to Michaela, one of your colleagues, who is also one of the minds behind this new exhibit. They're going to actually get bigger than this?
Oh, yes. So right now, they are averaging around 70 to 80 pounds. They can get up to 150, which is large for a capybara. But Bruno's mom actually was about 100 130 pounds.
Oh my goodness, and they are just herbivores, right?
They are. They're hindgut fermenters.
Come on, let's say that 3 times fast. Oh my goodness. And what's awesome is that when people come and enjoy this new experience, there's a little keepsake that we get as well. Tell me about the art experience.
Yes, so it just so happens that Bruno and Todd are actually artists, and they love to paint. So if you come and participate in this encounter, you actually get a canvas with some paint on it. Bring that inside, we put that on the ground, and using the bamboo, we guide these animals to walk across that canvas, and they make footprints in the paint.
That is so cool. So we all get to be a little Van Gogh, which I think is
That's
great.
right.
Thank you so much for joining us today. This is so fun, everyone. Again, a brand new exhibit. Now, many people, if they've come to the Global Wildlife Center before, they know that you get on a truck or a Jeep and you get to go around and feed some more animals. Well, guess what? We're about to do that right now with the executive director. Let's go. All right, joining me now is Christina Cooper. She is the executive director here. Hello, darling.
Hey, so glad you're here.
I am having such a great time. We just fed the Cappies a little bit earlier, and now we're about to get on this vehicle and go feed some more animals. I was reading that you all have multiple different types of experiences. What are those different experiences?
That's right. So we're going to go on our private pen scour tour. We have private pens, we have semi-private pens, and then we also have our very popular covered safari wagon experience. You got the VIP treatment. You got to call in advance and schedule our capybara encounter. So yeah, there's so many wonderful ways to get up close and personal with the animals here at Global Wildlife Center.
I cannot wait, and as you all can see just over here, I think the giraffes know we've got some food for them. Are you ready to hop on and go check it out?
Let's check it out.
Let's do it!
All right, everybody's aboard. Are y'all ready to safari?
Look who's joining us now.
Not the giraffes.
Yes,
Oh my goodness.
Here at Global Wildlife Center, you can get eye to eye with the giraffes. It's such an amazing experience.
And speaking of giraffes, I want to congratulate you all. You all just welcomed a new baby giraffe.
Oh my gosh, baby Franny is amazing. Baby Franny is wonderful. She was born the day before Hurricane Francine hit.
Wow.
And so, of course, she had to be named Franny.
Christina, they are munching on this food like nobody's business. What are we feeding them?
Okay, so this is Missouri. One of the many improvements and changes that we've made over the past 2 years. Missouri is recognized as one of the best food to feed animals in a zoological institution such as ours. And so they love it. As you can see, they're helping themselves.
Christina, I am having a great time right now. You're feeding bison?
Absolutely. We have our American bison right here. You have so many amazing opportunities to have up close and personal experiences with the animals at Global.
This is so cool. And you know, when you come on this experience, remember, do not feed the zebras. But I love that you all are constantly adding new things. If you've been to Global Wildlife Center before, come pay a visit again, because y'all have also now added a new Christmas experience.
Oh, so much fun. We started this for the first time last year. We're offering a North Pole Express Safari. Santa will be here with his wife. All of our team members are going to be dressed as elves, and the conductor from our everybody's favorite movie, Polar Express.
Yes!
And the forecast is snow at Global Wildlife Center.
Stop it!
Yes, yes. It's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be so fun. Just like this! I had the most fantastic time. It was a wild time, if you ask me, here at the Global Wildlife Center. And I'm sure you all are wondering, how did that art piece that we made during the Cappy exhibit turn out? Well, check it out. I think it needs to hang in a museum, am I right? So cool. You can even see a little paw print that the Cappy made. It is amazing, everyone. Come and check out this awesome experience if you want more information about the new exhibit, how you can book an encounter, and just more about the Global Wildlife Center. Log on to the website on your screen. It's tangitourism.com. That's the Tangipahoa Tourism website. You can also follow them on social media at Tangi Tourism. Now look, we've just fed the giraffes and many more animals, but now it's time to feed ourselves. Coming up next on our One Ting trip, we're heading to Hammond for some delicious surf and turf. Plus, we'll check out some American cuisine with handcrafted cocktails. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Great Day Louisiana's One Ting trip to Tangipahoa Parish.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a case.
Are you guys trying to take a selfie with the bad guy?
Just keep running because the guns are coming.
Wife of the most powerful defense contractor in the country. Used to be connected to the mob, and still is.
I have a job to do. We need to keep you secure.
I guess you guys don't need us.
NCIS is all new CBS Tonight, 9/8 Central, and streaming on Paramount+.
Attention women who use Depo-Provera birth control. Studies show that Depo-Provera can increase the risk of a serious brain tumor known as meningioma. If you use Depo-Provera and developed a brain tumor, you may be entitled to compensation. Call Morris Bart at 525-8000.
Look out! Pop, pop, it's showtime. Showtime. Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. Oh, they don't know. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Show up.
Finding the perfect gift at a perfect price feels like
24-karat magic in the air.
behind all the holiday magic is you. Max, what makes you, you.
From Louisiana farms right to your table. Every grain is supreme. So pick up your favorite variety today.
This holiday season, WWL Louisiana is partnering with Volunteers of America Southeast Louisiana to bring hope and joy through our Christmas Wish campaign.
With your support, we'll provide essential supplies and holiday gifts to veterans, seniors, at-risk youth, and others in need across all of our programs.
Help us fulfill their Christmas wishes and experience the joy of giving by supporting those who need it most.
Visit voascla.org today to make this holiday season brighter for everyone.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, these next 30 seconds could make a big difference in your life.
Research shows that car crash injuries are more costly and more severe than ever, but insurance companies are still trying to pay victims less.
That's why tens of thousands of people in Louisiana have called Dudley DeBosier, and why you should too.
30 seconds is almost up. Don't miss out on the money you deserve because you didn't call us.
Call Dudley DeBosier. Throw your foes up, throw your foes up.
Class is in session for the Best in Class Award. WWL-TV and Chick-fil-A New Orleans are teaming up to honor teachers who go above and beyond with a $1,000 grant. Head over to WWLTV.com/bestinClass to nominate a teacher.
Watch Devin Bartolotta on WWL Louisiana News at 10.
Welcome back to our one-take trip. We're on the North Shore today, Tangipahoa Parish to be specific. This beautiful text installation spells out Hammond, and you can check out all this and more when you check out the Railroad Park. This park opened in 2022 as an effort to reimagine some public green space in downtown Hammond. Inside the park, you can find multiple panels that tell stories from Hammond's history. The mural behind the letters is entitled Hammond Daydream by Britt Flood. They say it connects Hammond's railroad, timber, and farming roots to the local businesses you see around town today. This park also features a performance stage, historic live oak trees, and is home to Hammond's Farmers Market. If you want to check out the park, it's located at 106 Northwest Railroad Avenue here in Hammond. Now, just 2 blocks away from Railroad Park is this beautiful new mural they just unveiled here in downtown Hammond. I think we all belong here. Not only is this mural a great photo op, it's also the side of Cate Street Seafood Station. This restaurant is celebrating 20 years, and they are known for their seafood, sushi, and steak that is sure to satisfy. They say their secret ingredient here is community. I'm here to grab a bite to eat. Let's head inside. Joining me now is Mr. Jonathan Wong. He is a co-founder here at Cate Street Seafood Station. All aboard. How are you, my good sir?
Doing great, Malik.
I am super excited to be here. I was doing some research on you all, and I find it so interesting why it's called Cate Street Seafood Station. Yes, this restaurant is located on Cate Street, but I was also learning that this used to be a train station?
That's right.
Talk to me about the history.
It was a freight station. It was a passenger station.
the trains would just drive up right, see where that door is right there? They would unload and load the cotton strawberries. At another time, it was also passengers.
And what's so cool is that when you walk out that door, you can actually see the train tracks because they are still there. Now, you all are celebrating 20 years in business. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Let's celebrate with some food, okay?
Thank you.
Love that sushi is one of the main things you all are known for. Sushi pizza is what I have right here. Tell me what this is.
Yeah, that's some whole fried goodness at the bottom. You got a panko fried rice patty with some snow crab, avocado, eel and chef sauce, crab stick, crawfish, and a little smelt roe and green onions.
The panko at the bottom?
Yeah.
Absolutely delicious. I love a chef sauce and an eel sauce. Winning and so unique. Now, if sushi is not your game, that's okay because you all have so many other things on your menu. This is one of your most popular appetizers. What is in this?
That is our crawfish pepper jack cheese dip.
Okay.
With some pita chips. The chef does a good job mixing the flavors and taking some of the heat out. He has a nice balance with our local gnarly barley Catahoula Common. And that's
this is delicious. The pita chips so great. I love the saltiness I'm getting from the cheese, and that crawfish flavor is banging, okay? But listen, not only do you have great food, you also have great cocktails. This is one of you all's signatures. Tell me what this is.
Oh yeah, it's got a little bit of light rum, dark rum, amaretto, some 151, a mix of juices, just the right mix of juices.
And what do you call this?
That's called a Crazy Train. Yeah.
And I was reading that when you order this, it's a 2-for-1?
Yes.
Come on, 2-for-1.
Yeah.
Like a frozen rum punch in the best way. And I am tasting that 151, okay? Jonathan, thank you so much for being here, and congratulations on 20 years.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Also in downtown Hammond, you'll find 113 Restaurant. It's named after its address. Here, you can find what they call New American cuisine in an atmosphere that is modern and upscale. There's a sizable bar, as well as both indoor and outdoor patio seating. This is a family-owned restaurant with uncle and niece co-founders Saul Rubio and Allison Rubio. They say there are many things that make 113 Restaurant stand out.
One of the things that makes us different from other restaurants, all the proteins, they're being cooked with wood, with brasa. That's our restaurant being called Cocina de Brasa. We use charcoal for all the proteins, from chicken, steaks, or fish. Our drinks are very, very special. Most of the drinks are garnished with fresh fruit, all the very good quality ingredients. And of course, we use premium liquors for all of them.
Usually when you go to a restaurant, you have the chef's favorites, the owner's favorites. Well, we have Mr. Oso's favorites. And it's just kind of a way for a guest to get a little highlighted version of what we already offer. And he's always here at the DJ booth, so they can check him out. Every table is such a unique experience, and there's something to look at, something to add to your experience and make this not just your average dinner.
That's right, a night at 113 Restaurant will be anything but average. They also are open for lunch most days of the week, brunch on the weekends, and have drink specials including Teeny Tuesday and Wine Wednesday. As we just showed you, there's no shortage of places to eat and drink here in Hammond. And coming up, we're taking you to 3 more, and they're all award-winning breweries. Plus, look at all these beautiful colors. Come along as we head to Ponchatoula to discover this artwork when our one-tank trip to Tangipahoa Parish continues after the break. Stick with us.
This is Donald. He broke his collarbone in a car wreck. Donald made that one call to Morris Bart and got $150,000. Morris Bart, the firm you know, the name you trust.
The holiday season is in full swing, and there's no better place to unwrap the best deals than at Riverwalk Outlets. With stores like Kate Spade, Coach, Nordstrom Rack, Le Creuset, and more, you'll find everything you need at budget-friendly prices. At Riverwalk Outlets, you can give more without spending more. The fun doesn't stop after you shop. You're invited to join us for free events all season long. Head to riverwalknola.com or come visit us at the heart of downtown New Orleans. The season of giving doesn't have to mean overspending. Wrap up your holiday shopping and save big at Riverwalk Outlets.
You were injured at work, and now you're being told the insurance company has a plan for your workers' compensation benefits.
They say they'll pick good doctors. They say you'll have enough to get by on when you can't work. They say your job will be waiting for you when you finally are able to come back.
You could take their word for it, but isn't it worth one phone call to demand that your rights be protected? Heard on the job, demand Dudley DeBosier.
Call Dudley DeBosier. Throw your foes up, throw your foes up.
These prices are low, low, low.
At Ollie's, we've got name brand toys, gifts, books, housewares, stuff for your home, and so much more at up to 70% off our fancy store prices.
Ollie's is your holiday headquarters. Our shelves are packed with brand name toys, books, decorations, gifts, and so much more. All at up to 70% off the fancy store's prices.
Hurry into Ollie's now, because when it's gone, it's gone.
Low, low, low.
Ollie's! Good stuff, cheap!
Louisiana's culture is rich in music, festivals, and of course, food. Each week, join us on Great Day Louisiana as we take you into the Winn-Dixie Kitchen to highlight local restaurants. I'll see you at 9 a.m. right here. And don't forget, come hungry. Welcome back to our one-tank trip to Tangipahoa Parish. For our next stop, we are in downtown Ponchatoula. There's a unique venue for creative artists. It's called the Twin Steeples Creative Arts Center. It's actually built from two historic churches, and guess what? We've made our way outside, right in between both churches. And joining me now is the wonderful Kim Zabia. She's the Vice President for the Board of Directors. Hello, Darlene.
Malik, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us. You all opened in 2021. What is the story here?
Oh gosh, there was a businessman philanthropist named Harry Gabriel, and he decided that he was going to create this. He called me, I guess, 4 years ago and said, come meet me down here at the mother church, because this church back here was a church where a lot of people used it while they were building their own church, but it was originally a Lutheran. And so I came and I said, this is so great. I said, how'd you get the key? He said, I bought it yesterday. And then he said, okay, we're getting, and it was facing in the other direction. Okay, and then while we were here, he said, that church was built on that corner in 1893, and it was moved to there, and he says, we're gonna get it, turn it, and face it to this church, get that plaza, and we're gonna turn it on to a creative arts center.
It's so amazing.
Yeah.
And what's so cool is that, you know, there are still original things in both churches. You all have what, original light fixtures in the original one?
There's so many parts of it that are original. Most of the wood structure is original, and then many of the light fixtures are original. There's stained glass in the Lutheran church. This one, which became a Presbyterian church eventually, they both were moved at almost their last time around 64, 65.
Come on with the history. We love that. And what I love is that right now we're sitting outside you all's courtyard. Like I mentioned, it's right between both of the churches. Why did he want them to face each other?
So they could talk to each other.
Come on!
That's all in the communication here.
Yes!
And he was a landscape architect, also a photographer and a painter. So he wanted to be a creative arts center that was totally uncensored and welcoming to all artists here. And we even had a wonderful exhibit last January by an artist who has autism, and he was so sweet. He got up, he was about 32 years old, and he got up and said, I always think of the word acceptance when it comes to Twin Steeples. And it was. And
it's
that's
art
exactly
for everybody,
what
which I think is great. And you have art outside here, a beautiful mural from a New Orleans artist. But guess what?
Yes.
Right behind us in this church, there's a gallery where we get to check out some beautiful art for free. Let's head inside to see what they've got to offer. Joining me now is Layla Hekmadou. She is the Executive Director here at Twin Steeples. Hello, darling.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Thank you so much for having us. The AC is working, and you know what's also working? All of this beautiful art on the walls. You have 3 artists in here right now that we all can come check out until the end of the year. First, let's start with the sculpture artist. What can you tell me about her?
Okay, so we have Cindy Blair. She's a sculpture artist. She uses polymer clay, and she makes these beautiful lamps. So it's functional sculptures for your home. And her work is a celebration of womanhood.
Come on.
So you should come out and see them. They're beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. And what's great is that pretty much everything in here is for sale. So that is awesome that you all are giving back to the artists that showcase here. Now, for people who like a little bit more of a realistic type of art, you all have an artist here for that as well.
Yes, we have R.C. Davis, and he does a lot of realism in oil paintings. And so his work is really beautiful. And so, I mean, some of it looks like photographs.
It really does.
Yeah.
I see New Orleans with the streetcar.
Yeah.
I see an LSU tailgate.
Yeah.
Very impressive that he did that on oil. Now, for people who like a little bit more of an abstract moment, what do you have in that regard?
We have Anne McLeod, and she does her work in acrylics, and it's all this beautiful, peaceful, abstract art.
Come on, it is absolutely gorgeous. I love the way they use the colors. A lot of it looks a little bit like the ocean, but it's abstract. It can be whatever you want it to be. That's what I love about art. And I love that you all host a lot of events here as well. This is not just a gallery to come check out for free, by the way. In the other church, you all host some workshops.
Right, so we've had painting workshops. We have various groups meet up. We have like fiber artists. We have a sewing meetup. We have sketching meetups.
Cool.
Most of the things we do are free or low cost because we want to give back to the whole community and the artists in our community. And then we host a ton of events in here. We have a monthly open mic night. So we have, people come and perform whatever they want. We have a lot of kids come by. And then we always have a featured artist because we want to give back to those artists too. So we always pay a featured artist. And we've had dance parties, and we are always looking for new events. So like if you are an artist and you want to teach something here, just contact us. And we'll work something out.
It is awesome. I want to thank you so much for joining us today. Congratulations on everything. This place has been open since 2021, and you all are making the founder very proud. Thank you so much for being here. After checking out Twin Steeples, you can head over to Revival Art House. This colorful building is home to more than 200 unique local artists and small craft businesses. You can find so much here, from vibrant paintings and photography to large and small sculptures, as well as one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces. It's all available for purchase. With all the amazing designs around, it's clear why they say this place is good for the soul. Also in downtown Ponchatoula is Mandy May Fine Art. She's an abstract impressionist artist whose pieces are known all over the world. Mandy May creates work reflecting subject matter like churches and her Louisiana favorites. She uses a mixture of soft and vivid colors to bring her artwork to life. Other items you can find at Mandy May's studio include prints, ornaments, cutting boards, and even dresses. And if you want to paint with Mandy May, you can attend one of her sip and paints. For more on Mandy May Fine Art, Revival Art House, and Twin Steeples Creative Arts Center, visit the Tangipahoa Tourism website, tangitourism.com. You can also check them out on Facebook and Instagram at Tangi Tourism. All right, I've gotten a little thirsty doing this one-tank trip to Tangipahoa Parish. Good thing there isn't one but several breweries you can tap into when you visit Hammond. We're touring them all when we return. Stay right there. Here on Great Day Louisiana, we're all about learning something new and having a good time doing it. But more importantly, we're all about keeping you well. So we have created the LCMC Health Wellness Lounge. It's a new partnership between WWL-TV, Great Day Louisiana, and LCMC Health. Here, we'll discuss topics that will take you to a whole new level of self-care, from nutrition to fitness to mental wellness, and it's all for the whole family. So join us weekdays at 9 a.m. where together with LCMC Health, we'll show you how to live a happier, healthier you.
Celebrate Thanksgiving with Rouse's. Louisiana sweet potatoes are 23 cents a pound. Save 76 cents a pound. Wild-caught local Gulf oysters are $11.99 a pint. Save $2. And 24-pack Coke or Pepsi are $9.97. Save $3.72. Happy Thanksgiving.
If you're injured in a wreck, don't let the insurance company disrespect you with a lowball offer. Or even worse, no offer at all.
When I was injured in a wreck, the insurance company claimed that I was at fault and refused to make an offer for my injuries.
We've taken on the big insurance companies and won over 30,000 cases.
I put the Womack on them, and they got me $540,000. Now that's respect.
Call us for a free consultation and let our family fight for your family.
Black Friday starts now at Hurwitz Mints. Get half off your purchase plus an extra 10% off and free delivery. This Hot Buy dining set just $9.99 and this Hot Buy recliner just $2.98. Black Friday starts now, only at Hurwitz Mints.
Goods. Go gifting. Go finding.
In 2020, I went to my first mammogram. They called me back, and that's when they let me know that it was stage 4 metastatic breast cancer.
We mapped out a treatment plan. All of the things we had talked to her about here were identical to what MD Anderson was planning. It's great for patients to be able to have more people involved in their care.
Cancer did not slow me down. I think it just gave me a new purpose.
Ochsner Health. Long live you.
Now at Checkers and Rallies, brisket on a burger is back by popular demand. The barbecue brisket melt for $3.49, or the brisket boss switch with 3 times more brisket. Brisket on a bigger burger. Back for a limited time. Brisket
on a burger, we got you.
Only at Checkers and Rallies.
A car ran through a stop sign and T-boned me. I had to have surgery on my knee and my back. I couldn't work.
Brooke was seriously hurt and out of work for months. She knew what to do, and so do you. Call me now at 525-8000. If you know, you know.
Get the lowest liquor prices allowed by law at Rouse's. Santa Margarita Pinot Grigio is $18.82. A fifth of Crown Royal is $23.99. 1.75 liters of Jack Daniels is $38.28. Get the lowest liquor prices allowed by law at Rouse's.
Welcome back to our one-tank trip to Tangipahoa Parish. We're still in Hammond. Did you know this city is home to several amazing breweries? We're going to take you to 3 of them. First, welcome to Deadbeat Brewing Company. Here, the owners call it a destination for both beer enthusiasts and nature lovers. That's because you can drink your favorite beer at the brewery's large beer garden with a waterfront view. It's also a family-friendly atmosphere with outdoor games, food, special events, and live music. You won't want to miss a beat at Deadbeat Brewing Company. And less than 2 miles away is our next stop, Low Road Brewing. The owners say this place blends artistry and science with tradition and creativity to produce well-crafted local beers. There's Cloud Cover. It's a hazy New England-style IPA with citrus flavors. One of the most popular and my personal favorite in the tap room is Honeycomb Hideout, which is brewed with fresh local honey. There's even a special menu to combine beer flavors for an entirely new experience. You can also add flavors like raspberry. You can sip them all in Low Road's laid-back tap room. Their goal is to feel like home. And just a couple miles down from Low Road in Hammond is Gnarly Barley Brewing Company. Here they're doing high-quality craft beer their way. It's all from the minds of a husband and wife duo. We are so excited to be here today. And joining now first is the husband. Please help me welcome Zach Caramanta. Hello, my good sir.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Do you all see all this beer behind me? Oh my goodness, it is amazing. And let me also say, what's also amazing is you all's story. Like I mentioned, a husband and wife duo. You all met at Southeastern. And in 2009, you were like, I want to start home brewing. Tell me this story.
Well, it was a convenient year because it was also the year that we got married.
Yay!
So yeah, in 2009 we got married, and we had just gotten into a new house, and I had a little more room than I had prior to that. And I'd always wanted to get into home brewing, and I had dabbled with it back in the day when I was a little younger. And I said, this is my opportunity. I have a big garage. I got lots of space. And so here we go. I'm going to jump into this hobby. Little did I know that that hobby was going to become more of an obsession.
And look what happened in 2014 rather, ladies and gentlemen. You opened Gnarly Barley Brewing Company. Congratulations on celebrating 10 years.
10 years.
This year. What's so amazing is that you all have so many different offerings. Take a look at what's behind us, everyone. 8,100 beers on one pallet?
Yeah. Well, fortunately, these are still empty. These haven't been filled yet. Once they get filled, they go straight into the coolers so you can have them fresh and cold.
This is so cool. And how long would you say it takes for you to make a beer here at Gnarly Barley?
So it depends. Different beers take different amounts of time. We have everything from beers that take about 2 to 3 weeks all the way up to 1.5 years to 2 years. We call it grain to glass. So from barley to ready for your glass is about a month.
I like that. And you're also canning here, which I think is amazing. Shout out to your team. And look, shout out to your wife as well. She's here as well. We're going to do a little test tasting with her. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I know I'm ready. Come on, let's do it. We have moved over to the Dinar because they do serve food here at Gnarly Barley on certain days, and we've also switched out the husband for the wife. Joining now is Carrie Caramonta. Hello, Darlene.
Hi, how are you?
I am fabulous. Thank you so much for having us. And I'm so ready to taste you all's beers. But before we do, I have got to shout out your amazing designs on your cans. We were talking before. Your sister is the designer.
Yes, my sister Casey Kopic. She's been with us since day one. She's just done an amazing job at all of our artwork, and she created this little guy, Jucifer, right here, which you can see. He's kind of like a mascot for us now.
Come on, I know this mascot enjoys a great beer. I'm about to sip on some of y'all's popular ones. Let's start with the Jucifer. One of your most popular. Tell me about
the
this
most
one.
popular.
The most popular. Come on.
Yes, it's a hazy, juicy India Pale Ale. You can taste the notes of citrus. Grapefruit.
All hail this juicy ale.
Yes, cheers to that.
This is delicious.
Thank you. It's our best-selling beer, and you taste the grapefruit, obviously, but we don't add any grapefruit to the beer. It's all hops. Hops bring out all that flavor.
And what's great about you all is that we're sampling 3 here, but you all have a tap room where you can come and get some beer on tap. You have what, over 15?
Yeah, I think we have 16 taps in the tap room, and we're always introducing new beers. Almost every weekend we have a new beer on tap that you can try exclusively at the tap room.
That's just amazing. In Hammond, beautiful people, come on. Now this next one, let's talk about it. What is this?
This is called Skaterade.
Skaterade, I see what you did there.
Yes, we actually aid in skateboard initiatives, local skateboard initiatives.
Oh, this actually helps fundraise.
Currently, we're sending the funds to Parasite, you may have heard of, on Paris Avenue in New Orleans.
Yes, and this is a little lighter.
Yes, it is. It's a light Italian lager. Very refreshing, easy to drink if you're skateboarding around or anything in Louisiana heat, you know?
Yes, and when you go to the tap room, you all have these amazing skateboards displayed because your husband is a skater, and I love that he's giving back to a local skating initiative.
That was his first love, so you got to give back.
It wasn't you?
No, actually, skateboarding came before me.
Okay, that's fine, but look who's still here. Both of them, okay? Now, this last one, this was one I wanted to try. Tell me about this one.
So yeah, House Marg is our newest flagship beer, and it is a margarita-style goza. It's got salt, lime, and it has tangerine. It's very refreshing. It tastes like a margarita. So instead of having to blend up a margarita or shake up a margarita, you can just pop open a can and drink it.
Come on, baby. And I love how you have on the side a little salt, a kick of lime, and a good time. That is amazing. Congratulations to you all.
Much.
Look, let's cheers with this House Marg.
So good, right?
So good. And look, thank you for joining us. Tell your husband thank you as well. And both of y'all, please stay gnarly, okay?
Yeah, we will.
I know you will. And look, everyone, if you all want more information about the brewery scene here in Tangi, head over to the tourism website, tangitourism.com, and make sure you follow them on social media as well. That beer was nice and refreshing, and yes, you can get it at a lot of local stores. Now look, we have made it back here to Railroad Park in front of the Hammond installation because that's going to wrap up our one-tank trip to Tangipahoa Parish. I hope you all had a great time watching. We want to thank Craig Price Jr., Emily, and the entire team at Tangipahoa Parish Tourism Office for hosting us today. They are ready to host you and you all. It is a great time. That'll do it for us here on Great Day, Louisiana for our one-tank trip to Tangipahoa Parish. Until next time, I'm Malik Mingo. Happy traveling.